people who've never done it before?
Yes, we set a workshop. Yeah. And now, many big corporates getting more and more interest in the workshop for the DIY thing. Now like AIS or ICC, they have a big group of members, and they usually set a workshop for their members.
So as an activity for the members
Yeah,
to do.
like usually for lady, they have workshop for the makeup workshop or nail painting or something. But now they also interested in ask their member join here to make a workshop of DIY things.
All right. Well, how important are events for a pin shop in generating interest from the newer markets? Do you get a lot of attention for your workshops?
Yes, I think it's a good response, but we have to choose the right location to the target customer. Yeah.
Where have you held the workshops before?
Like last year, we have a big festival in Central Chitlom and Esplanade, Rachada or something like this. We set a free workshop. You just buy some yarn or something. We set a free workshop. And so we have a CSR project that we invite the customer to knit for the cancer patient. That they need the hat or something. Yeah.
In your opinion, Dr. Budka, with two very different groups of customers, your traditional group of customers that you say were the main group of customers with the professional crafters or those who are very, very much into crafting their own pieces of arts and knitting and various other items, versus the newer generation who feels as if this is something fun they would like to try. When you hold an event, do you separate the two groups from each other? Do you not involve, the two groups of customers?
Actually, it's did not necessary to totally separate. It's just the inspiration. We have to like design more trendy for our more younger customer.
Do the main group or the traditional group of customers not agree with the new designs that Pin Shop comes over
They
with?
agree too, but the main customer mostly they like 35 up. So some design they like, but they stitch for their younger like in family. Or something.
Do you also get responses about how the newer equipments and the technology have actually made handmade arts and handicraft less valuable to the more traditional group of
No,
customers?
I don't think so.
No? So they appreciate.
Even you choose the yarn by yourself, this is one value already. Yeah, you can choose this one, mix with this one, and match your dress or something
Okay.
like this.
In your opinion then, for a first timer who may be watching the show and have no prior experience in making something of her own or his own before, what would be the first thing or the easiest thing that he or she could try to make as a gift?
Yeah. I think the scarf, if you have only 15 minutes, you can make one scarf with the machine. But
15
if you
minutes.
have more time, because the machine also have the limitation, you can only make the very simple one pattern only. Yeah. But we have other equipment that also easy and quick. We have the knit loom. It's like the straight loom like this, and you just make the yarn like this. It's about 3 hours, and you can make some sophisticated pattern.
Wow. What about what are you actually wearing right now?
This different technique. This is the needle felting.
Needle
Yeah.
felting
Yeah.
technique. So that's something a little more advanced.
This advanced, but it's easy. You just make the needle like this. Very, very easy.
So basically, I think with something that we've always been familiar with, yarns and threads and needles, but Pin Shop has actually introduced a new angle of using new technology, new techniques to make a more sophisticated looking finished work.
Yes. For the new lifestyle, people
New
have
lifestyle.
less time, but I also have the one the unique one.
And have you always been interested in handicraft and artwork?
Yeah, but I myself, my hand skill is not good. I like cooking more, but I like the marketing. I like to read. I like to travel. So I see the trend and I see the opportunity. And I have a good, very, very good staff that they love this handmade
As
and
well.
always inspire, have
Who
inspiration.
comes up with the new designs, with the new technology, and bring it to Pin Shop? Do you? Are you the one?
For the new design, new technique, as we are the member of the Hobby Craft Association of America and Europe and Japan, three associations, so we always know the trend, know the news and technology. So we will take our designer team to join the trade show, the workshop, to learn the new technique, and then we come back and we make the design and inspiration, especially for our country. Like this felting, this technique come from Europe, but the design they teach us or the popular there may not popular in Thailand. It's the Western, very Western style. So our designer learn the basic technique and they design like more Korean, more Japanese, more Oriental. That our customer like this style more. Yeah, something
Dr.
like
Buka, let's talk competition. I mean, right now you have to admit that in the department stores in Thailand, we don't see very much art and craft and artwork such as Pin Shop. Do you think there is actually room in the market for more than one major player in the modern retail market for this sort of business?
It's not difficult to like the most material is almost import. So it's not difficult for you if you would like
If I
to
decide to open a shop?
to open a shop. But I think the key is the inspiration. We have the designer team. This is the first difference, and we use a lot of technology. We have the in-house equipment for like make a graphic, yes. And the most important thing is the people.
The people.
The people.
Who? The
Because
staff?
the staff have to teach the customer. This is the key. So this is we have train our people and our people. We have the culture of the company that I think they have to. They are
Take
good.
care of the
yeah,
customers.
take care of customers
So-
from their heart. Yeah.
So the key to success for the business is not only the technology or the fancy equipment or the threads or the designs, or the design is part of it.
Yes.
But you think the key is actually the people
The
who
people.
interact with the customers.
Yes. You have to train them, and they have to love this service.
they do and
because
what they
have
sell.
to learn first, and always have new yarn, new techniques. So you have to always keep learning. If you don't enjoy, so you cannot make a good service.
Is it like a bit like personal training at fitness? Because when you actually do the machines yourself, you don't want to do them, but there's a personal trainer who
Yes.
actually teach you how to
Yes.
do it. So that's the same thing.
Yes.
Your staff is also responsible for teaching the customer to do the work and get her to finish the work.
Customer, they will encourage the customer to finish by themselves. You know, like you said, it's the fitness trainer. This technique you can search in YouTube. Many Farang have teach them by YouTube.
Yes,
But
yes.
it's not like coming here and personally teach you. Yeah.
Do you reckon as well that the setting and the design of the shop and the atmosphere in the shop is very, very important to getting the customers comfortable
Yeah.
and wanting to be involved or do this
Yeah.
piece of handicraft?
Yeah. Because you have to we train our salespeople. You have to deliver the value that customer need. Two things: pressure and pride.
Pleasure and pride.
Yeah, they come for pressure and pride. They don't come to just buy yarn. So you must service to make them relax, have pressure in doing this thing, and then go out. The pride they make by themselves. Yeah.
So it's almost not about the products, but really the value of the finished
Yes,
products,
yes.
that you actually put a little bit of yourself
Yes,
into the product
yes.
as well. All right. Well, Dr. Wunka, with how many years in the business?
19
19 years
very
in the
long.
business, almost 20 already. How do you keep yourself motivated and come up with with these new designs and new technologies and new take on the business to improve Pin Shop all the time?
I think because I myself I like learning, I like reading, so I always see the opportunity, and as the most is I love my job.
You love
I
your job.
love my
Well,
job.
do you ever wake up one day and think, no more artwork, no more knitting? Have you ever?
No.
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 This
I
is always
graduate in medicine. I'm a
Exactly.
physician. I'm an ophthalmologist.
Uh-huh.
I quit, and now I'm very happy that I decided I quit because as a doctor, it's really easy to make money. But every day when you wake up, you can imagine that this time you round the ward, round the patient, and then go to operation room. So every day the same. But doing this business is I really enjoy. I learn a lot. Yeah.
Wow. And as a quick advice to our viewers out there who may be now working in a high paying precision and a job that pays very well, what was the factor that convinced you to quit as a doctor, as an optometrist?
For the reason that time is not for this business. I quit before this business.
Oh, I see.
I quit because my husband is my classmate. He is also a doctor. He liked the computer programming. And he get the job since he was the second year medicine student. We graduated in Chiang Mai University. So when he graduated, he quit first and he doing the software job.
Software design.
Yeah, software programming. And then he asked me to help him.
Oh.
So then this is the reason I quit to
So
help
this
him.
is almost an unexpected opportunity
Yeah.
for you to actually get involved in this
Yeah,
business.
this pin shop, we opened this pin shop by, I think, not our intention to looking like this.
Wow.
At first, we get the job for the Central Airport shopping center. Last 19 years is the first shopping center in Chiang Mai. Yeah, it's the first. So they hire us to make a shopping directory software, and then we come have a look and we think that now the retail will change from like the roadside or market to
a
the
more
place like
organized
this.
space.
So we want to learn. So we rent a shop. Yeah,
Just like that.
just like that.
Okay, well, how about giving our viewers as well some words of encouragement for those our male viewers or women viewers out there who have not done anything by themselves before. Tell them something that would actually encourage them to try to do this themselves.
Yeah, you must try. Once you try, you will amazing and impress that you can do.
Wow.
Please come.
All right, well, give it a try. That marks the end of this edition of Business Frontier as well. Do stay tuned for more highlights and keys to success and inspiring stories of various businesses in Thailand and around Asia. Thanks for watching. สวัสดีค่ะ
Thank you.
สวัสดีค่ะ